Hello everyone, welcome back to the Gurudeva online classes. Affrin here. So children, today I am again with one of the concept, that is the self-reliance. Okay, the first poem in your 7th syllabus is the poem Self-Reliance. Children, whenever we buy something or whenever we wanna take something, whenever we try to read something, whenever we see something, first we would like to have the outline of that particular, isn't it? So whenever you are about to purchase anything, first you will know about it, right? And whenever you go for the dinner, okay, first you will check for the menu card, right? It means the outlines, yes or not? So here, whenever we are about to read anything in any of the context, okay, first it's very important to understand the given title, because the title will be based on what actually the content goes on with, right? So that's why first we need to understand the given title of our poem to understand the better poem, right? So the Self-Reliance, the poem name is. Whenever you look at that, what you will understand? Self means our own self, means we, right? Ourself, on our own. Reliance, what does reliance means? Yes, so reliance is nothing but reliable. So reliable, what does reliable means? Reliable means to trust, to believe, have faith, that is we call as reliance, right? Here self-reliance, it is directly means that we have to trust on ourselves, we have to believe in ourselves, yes, we must have faith in our own self, right? So that is all I think we can see in one single word, that is our self-confidence. Yes, very good. So children, so this beautiful poem is given by one of the poetess. Her name is Kathleen Delicato. Okay, she is around the age of 71 now according to 2020, but now it is 21. Okay, she might be 72 and she lives in Florida, right? So almost all her works are based on our own self, means how we have to be, what is our self-responsibility, what is our self-confidence, how it should be there. So based on all those things, she has given her works. Okay, dear children, first I think to understand this poem better, we must have some pre-reading that is given in the textbook. Fine. So before going to that, you tell me, a human, if at all he is dreaming to lead a successful life, what he must have? Yes, he must have, as your expectation, he must have the better education, okay, and he must have, more important, he must have better qualities in him to lead his life successfully, yes or not? So there are some qualities one must have who is dreaming of a successful, beautiful, better, confident life, yes or not? So can you please just tell which are those qualities? Yes, very good, very good. That is self-confidence, self-reliance, faith, you are about to say. Very good. So children, now we'll go through one of the chart which is given in your poem. I think that helpful for you to seek the right person who has all those qualities. See, dear children, you can open up the page number 12, that is poem Self-Reliance, which is given by Kathleen Delicato. Let me read now first. Pre-reading activity. Many factors help a person to attain success. Complete the chart of bubbles with the factors which help you make your life meaningful. See children, here is a chart given in your textbooks. Okay, I hope everybody are looking on it. Yes, the same chart I have drawn it on the board. So I'll go through one after the other how it goes on. See, she has given a very beautiful chart, that is to win in life. This is the main aspect. Yes, this is the main aspect one must understand. That is to win in life, what and all we need. Okay, here are some 7 qualities she has given. Kathleen Delicato has given some 7 qualities. Let's go through it, and they have given some hints also. That is, first let's go through the self-confidence. Yes, what is self-confidence? We'll have discussion later. See, and here they have given some code words. We have to fill it out. See, you can see here this. Yes, so self-confidence. So one must, to be successful in his life, he must have the self-confidence. Confidence is nothing but the courage, the dareness. Okay, how much we believe in ourselves. Okay, that's what the self-confidence means. Next, hard work. Very good. So that is the next quality is hard work. Next, they have given yes followed by dots and again R. Okay, what it means? Yes, you are right. That is self-respect. Fine. Let's come to this later. Okay. Here, after this self-confidence, again they have given one more, the important quality, that is generous. Yes. Next is contentment, they have given already. Next is self. It is very familiar word with you. Yeah, that is self-discipline. Yeah, fine. Next is self. Fine. Satisfaction. You can also give self-sacrifice sometimes, but I think this is most important. Yes. So these are all the set of qualities one must have to win in life. Yes. First is self-confidence, hard work, self-respect, generous, contentment, self-discipline. You all know what is hard work. Yes, whenever we are expecting some results, some good for us, okay, some good output, for that output we need to work very hard to attain it. Next, one must have self-respect. Okay, means he must respect himself. He must first respect himself than expecting it from others. Okay, then only a person will be successful. Next, generous. What is generous? Yes, very good. It is nothing but kind. Okay, to be kind. Okay, showing sympathy on others. Generous, kind-hearted. Next, contentment means happy. One must feel happy enough for himself or herself. Okay, what he or she is. Okay. Next is one must have self-discipline. How I have to be in the whole life. Okay, we must have some disciplines to follow. Okay, we must have some plan through which we are representing ourselves. That is self-discipline. Next is self-satisfaction. Okay, whatever we have, okay, whatever we gain, okay, fine, these are all the qualities, right? Self-satisfaction means we must be satisfied with the things what we have. Things means not only the materialistics. Things includes even the qualities. So that's why self-satisfaction is also a major quality one must have to win in life. Yes, very good. So I think these are the bubbles or the factors we have fulfilled to win the life. So dear children, here Kathleen Delicato, she is intending all of us to adopt these of the qualities to have a better successful life by which we can win the life. So many of us will be heard saying the people that, so life is so difficult. Yes. Why? Because why life is so difficult for such peoples? Because they will be expecting the things from the others. They won't find it in themselves. See, my dear children, to have a better life, to win our own life, one must have the better qualities. So I think these are all the best qualities, not only the better, these are all the best qualities one must have to win the life. So I hope you are also adopting these qualities once after you go on with this poem. So now it's the time where we have to move on with the poem. Let us see and let us understand in fact the poem. So I think after all, after going on with these qualities, you might remember some personalities, the great personalities, right? Exactly. So please follow me, I'll read out the text. After completing the chart of bubbles, name some people who had these qualities. The same thing we have discussed before. Yes, you have to name some of the personalities who had these qualities. Example, Mother Teresa. Yes, she was generous enough. She was self-confident enough to lead her life alone. Okay, she was a very good hard worker. She was very much believed in her self-respect. Okay, and then she was always being very happy with the people whom she was surrounded with, and she has her own self-discipline, right? How she will be being, how she was being, and with all those she was having self-satisfaction, right? So I think she is the best example who had all these qualities. So if at all you have noted some, please let me know. This poem tells you how self-reliance helps a person to win in life. The poet wants to depend upon herself even if she fails sometimes. She says she can ask others for their opinions, but ultimately it is her self-confidence which helps her to make the royal road to success. Yes, how mean these lines are. Yes, the poem tells you what is self-reliance, how we have to believe in ourselves. Yes, she says that even if we fail for some time, no problem. We have to ask others for the opinions, but it's the ultimatum, it's the final one who we are deciding and what we are deciding, because this is our own life. Yes, next. So I think these are the qualities where if a human is adopting in his life, he may have the royal road of success, means his life will be successful. Fine. So let's go with the poem. Once I'll just read the poem, heed it to me. Once I'll read the poem, please follow. I realize now that I am alone. On myself I must learn to rely. I have to begin to stand on my own. If I fail, I must continue to try. I can ask others for their opinions, but ultimately it's I who will decide. I'll be the ruler of my dominion, determining which road I'll take with pride. Though some may disagree with my choices, thinking they know a better path to take. Though people in abuse raise their voices, it's up to me, my destiny to make, my being true to myself. I begin to learn how to stand alone, how to win. Yeah. So, in a very simpler language, she is saying all of us how to be self-dependent. Yes. I realize now that I am alone. I realize now, I refers to, that is the Kathleen Delicato. She is realizing herself that she is alone, means so she is not depending on others. Now she is realizing, now she has come to know that she is alone. Alone means being single. On myself I must learn to rely. Okay, I must learn to trust. I shouldn't be dependent on others for my work, for my life. So it is the one me, completely me, where I have to trust my own self. I have to begin to stand on my own. Now I should start to stand on my own, means to be independent. Okay, by not depending on others, I must learn to stand on my own. Okay, means to be independent. If I fail, I must continue to try. Okay, if at all I fail, I refers to, she is telling herself, but still she is telling all of us to do the same. That is, if I fail, I must continue to try. We shouldn't lose our confidence if we fail for the first time, for the next time. We must keep on trying and trying until we get it, until we get the success. Because, so the learning is not the one single process, it's a continuous process, right? So whenever we fail, okay, sometimes we may fail, okay, we may not attain the success as for our expectation, we may fail, but still we shouldn't stop our journey after failing, okay, we must keep on trying and trying. I can ask others for their opinions, so on the way which I am going or the choice which I am choosing, so if I fail, I must ask for the others, I must ask for the opinions of the others. So what they'll be suggesting us, so what the good they'll be telling us to come out of that difficulties. Yes, so for that we must ask others for the opinions, what they'll be suggesting us. But ultimately it's I who will decide. But ultimately means, so after taking the suggestions from others, after taking the opinions from others, we must check that suggestions, that opinions will be suitable for me or not. Okay, if at all it's a suitable, we can adopt it. If not, we have to let it like that. Okay, but ultimately means finally it's I who will decide. See, if I ask for the friend's opinion, okay, if at all I am working on anything, if I fail, if I ask for the other's opinion, they will be suggesting us something, right? So when they will be suggesting, we have to take the suggestions, we have to accept the suggestions, but to implement those suggestions, we have to check whether that is useful, that is successful, that is suitable. We have to check. If at all we are not feeling, okay, it's good, we shouldn't have to implement it. Okay, it's not the ultimate which they are telling, it's not the final which they are telling. We have just asked for the suggestions. If at all you are satisfied with the suggestions what they have given, you have to implement. If not, let that go. Yes, it's ultimately I who has to decide. I'll be the ruler of my dominion. So I'll be the ruler means I am myself is the ruler of my own dominion. Dominion means kingdom in fact. What is kingdom here? Exactly. So our kingdom is nothing but our own life. The whole life of our we call as kingdom. Okay, we can consider it as a kingdom. So we must rule our own self. We must have faith in ourselves and we must rule our own self because this is our life. Yes, as this is our life, we have to rule our own self. We shouldn't give any authority for others to rule our life because we are the one who will be deciding our future, our life, right? So I'll be the ruler of my own dominion. Okay, determining which road I'll take with pride. See, very important. Determining, okay, means to know or by choosing or determiningly we must choose which road I'll take with pride. Okay, so people may say things in 1,000 ways. Okay, we shouldn't divert with the people. Okay, we must choose the way which is ultimately good for us. Okay, that we must be able to decide, okay, which is good for us, which is bad for us. Okay, that road, I mean the choice which we are choosing must make us feel proud enough. Yes, I have chosen the right one. Like that, we must be proud enough to tell the people that what we have chosen. Yes? Though some may disagree with my choices, though some people, even after, okay, people may disagree with my choices. See, in the society, the people are of variety, means various kinds. They won't accept the things in a single manner. That's why we shouldn't always work for the people, okay, to make them agree the things. We must always choose the things which makes us satisfied. We must always choose the things which makes us happy. We must always choose the road which is very good and very bright, which makes our future bright. Yes, though some may disagree with my choices, they may disagree with your choices. It's none of their business. It's our life. Thinking they know, though some may disagree with my choices, thinking they know a better path to take. People act so wisely in the society. Yes, they always think that they are the ultimatum, means they know everything in the life. Okay, the ups and downs, everything they know. They pretend in fact like that they know everything. But we shouldn't divert to such people. Okay, we shouldn't be diverted towards such people, because it is our own life. We have the complete right to choose the best for us. Even though they think they know a better path than us, we shouldn't worry about them, because we know what is good for us, what is not good for us. Right? They may think anything, but what we think is very important, because it is our own life. Though people in abuse raise their voice, though people in abuse means they may not accept, they may not agree, they may disagree, and they may start opposing us. They may start opposing us. Why? Because we are not going in the way as they are expecting. We are going in the way as we want. Right? For that, they may abuse their voice. They may raise their voice in the opponent. That's why. So, it's up to me. Though people in abuse raise their voices, means they may say the various things that you haven't accepted mine, agreed mine. It's up to me, my destiny to make. See, it is up to me. It is left for completely me, my destiny to make, my future to make. Destiny is nothing but my future. It is up to me. It is left completely for me to make my future, to make my destiny. Destiny means the fate or the future. By being true to myself, I begin to learn how to stand alone. By being true to myself, by not cheating to others, okay, by not worrying about others, by being true to myself means, so I am satisfied, okay, where I am truthful. So if I am being truthful, so there is nothing to worry. By being true to myself means by being loyal to myself. By being true to myself means by being loyal to myself. I am not cheating me anymore. By being loyal to myself, I begin means I have started to learn how to stand alone. I have started to know what is the importance of mine in my life. Yes, by then I began to stand my alone. I began to be independent. It means I began to be independent. How to win? Okay, by being independent, I have learned how to stand alone, right? Then how to depend on myself means by being independent, how to win the life. Dear children, So by adopting all these qualities, by being self-confident, by being reliable, we can win our life successfully. We can have the success very easily in our life if at all we have all these qualities. These are all the very important qualities one must have to win the life, because life gives us so many challenges, right? So to face the challenges, we must have the self-confidence. Yes, life gives us so many opportunities, okay? To go on with that opportunities, we must have the self-discipline and self-respect, okay? Because all the opportunities are not given every time. Whenever the opportunities are given, we must make utilize of it. So we must be kind enough for others so that all the good in return is reflecting us back. Yes, so these are all the best qualities one must have to win the life. Okay, you can have a look of such personalities who have adopted such qualities in their life and made their life successful. Yes, Swami Vivekananda, Abdul Kalam ji. So there are so many various numerous examples who had these qualities and achieved their life. Yes, so I hope in return you will also adopt these qualities, and I hope in return you will also adopt these qualities and you will make your life successful, the bright future, and you will for sure win your life by adopting these qualities in your life. By adopting these qualities in your life. Yes, I hope the class went on very smoothly. So if you have any doubts, please let me know. Thank you.